Hey everybody, John here for the Nintendo Dads, and I'm here to talk to you about a new game that I've been playing called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night from developer Artplay and legendary game designer Koji Igarashi. And despite what it sounds like, this is not a video game about Dracula's menstrual cycle. So Igarashi is known for his work on Castlevania, specifically games like Symphony of the Night, Aria of Sorrow, and Harmony of Despair. And if you've played any of those games, you'll probably be right at home with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night because this game is Castlevania through and through. You play as Miriam, a girl who's been imbued with magical abilities after being experimented on by a group of alchemists. But when the forces of hell are unleashed on the world, these so-called Shardbringers are sacrificed to contain the evil. All except Miriam, who falls into a coma before the ritual. The game picks up 10 years later after Miriam awakens after, wait for it, a mysterious castle appears full of demon monsters. Sound familiar? Like those classic games that came before it, Bloodstained is as much an RPG as it is a platformer. You'll level up, increasing your hit points and magic, as well as finding new weapons and gear to unlock. One of the coolest features are the shards, which you get when you defeat certain monsters, and you can equip to give you special powers. It's kind of a Mega Man inspired mechanic, and adds to the high level of customization that you can do with your character. You can really mold Miriam to fit your style of play. Presentation-wise, the game's pretty solid. It has a good art style, solid visuals, and a great soundtrack. The voice acting leaves a little bit to be desired, but I think the cheesiness of it almost adds to that B-movie feel. It's kind of a cornball story that I would expect Elvira to introduce. And if you don't know who Elvira is, damn, I'm old. One gripe that I do have with the game is a pretty old-fashioned save system where you have to find specific rooms within the castle, and that is where you have to save. And since this game can be kind of difficult, if you spend 10, 15, 20 minutes exploring and you die, there's no checkpoints. You have to go back to that room and start from there. Which I gotta say, in 2019, feels a little old-fashioned. I feel like we've gotten away from that and found better ways to do it. I have been having fun with Bloodstained so far. The game is a bit of a challenge, which isn't something I so much go for these days with my middle-aged reflexes. I'm not looking for a game that's going to challenge me super hard, but the difficulty of the game feels fair. It doesn't ever feel cheap or difficult just for the sake of being difficult. Sekiro! You've just got to be methodical with your equipment and pay attention to enemy movements, and you'll get through it. So, in closing, if you yearn for the glory days of Castlevania, or if you're looking to play an old-school platformer, I think you'll have a lot of fun with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, especially if you're looking for a little bit of a challenge. So I give the game 1.5 thumbs up. Like that.